After a surge in violence in the Spartanburg community, Christian Families Against Destructive Decisions is offering 100 scholarships to local teenagers, and we have the visionary behind the program, Apostle Tommy Quick, along with Minister Melissa Lyle and business owner Steve Duncan, and also Isaac Quick joining the conversation. Thank you all so much for being here with us. Talk about the catalyst of this. Lots of things happening in Spartanburg, and how did this all come together?
Well, it all happened as a result of a violent death of a child in a neighborhood that we built from our church called the Trinity Gates neighborhood, which exists right behind our church, the Promised Land Church. It touched us because it was so close in proximity. And we built that community so that we could provide safe homes for families that were living in areas where there was a potential violence. So it struck us that that violence came right into our community, right behind the church. It was something we couldn't avoid. And as we met the mother and saw her brokenness, and then began to hear the stories of others like Melissa, who have also are suffering the loss of their children because of the senseless violence, we knew that we could no longer just address the problem by talking about it. We had to do something about it.
And when I talked to Steve Duncan about this, owner of the Beacon, talking a little bit about how do you address those types of issues of things going on in the community, you have to get people out of that cycle of violence and bad, destructive decisions, as you guys call it. So talk a little bit about what you guys are doing to address these issues.
Well, actually, what we've done is as you said, we got to get in the community. We've got to address it from the ground root, from the root. It really fell in line with our organization, which is our mission is to strengthen families, to influence the building of strong families, strong marriages, parents who really nurture their children and give them a foundation of values that's going to enable that child to be successful. So when this happened, it seemed like it was designed to motivate us to go to the community and realize that we must get to the younger generation if we're going to bring about change. So often, as you know, as we mature, we learn from experience that we need to change our lifestyle. But if we neglect the children, they will continue to make the same mistakes that we made, and there'll be no community change. So as a result of that, we said, well, what can we do? The Lord put it upon my heart, $100,000, 100 teenagers, and to imagine what would happen if 100 teenagers would go through our 10-week program and learn how to make biblical decisions that would affect their future. How would that affect our community? And if this is done on an overturning, continuous basis, over 5-10 years, we can see a tremendous change in our community.
And 100 teenagers, $100,000, a big investment. Why was it important for you to be involved with this, Steve?
Where I work, I'm right in the heart of the community in Spartanburg, and we see a lot of younger folks, and CFADD, I've supported CFADD since the inception, and I think we all can agree that those opportunities in our communities, CFADD works to do something about it. It's not just lip service.
And for teenagers who have already been selected, can people apply to be featured in this as well?
They can apply. We have the website, CFADD.org/RiseUp. They can apply. It is they can either do one or two things. They can present a 1-minute video why they want to rise up in the radical mind changes, or they can submit a 250-word essay, and the panel would vote on the acceptance of the. We will come together as a committee and look at all the applicants and make the decision based off of that.
It's really amazing what you guys have been able to do. That's a big investment in a community to, I was talking to Steve, a lot of people say a lot of things about stuff like this, but no one does anything about it. So I'm glad that you guys were able to put some money behind this and actually, get kids involved in this so they can get out of that cycle. Again, CFADD.org/RiseUp is the place to go. We'll be sure to put it at our website so you guys can get that as well. We could talk to you for days. We're out of time, but we'll be sure to put all that information at our website so people can get in touch.
We appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
Having us.
Of course.